Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. You are all welcome. 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 So, guys, as you guys can see, so the crypto market is still trading sideways. Bitcoin and crypto is still trading sideways. One of the good things is that so the market is holding strong. So today we are slightly off for the day. So that's because, let me share my screen so you guys can see. That's because yesterday, Bitcoin deeper down slightly to about $102,000. So now, as you guys can see, so we are recovering back up. So if we could be able to stay above $105,000 here, so which will be amazing. Yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Let's dive into the market. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. So, guys, the big boys, there is, there's this shocking thing that is happening behind the scenes. Yeah, you are welcome, Favor. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. So there are a lot of things happening behind the scenes. So which you don't need to miss out. So just like as of now, so there is something we need to be looking at, which is the chart. So it's the chart we need to be looking at as of now. So that's because the market is slightly down. So a lot of people are being worried. So what is happening? And you guys know that what brought the market down in the first place is the war between Israel and Iran. So which is still escalating. It's still not coming down, but the war is still escalating. Yeah, you guys are welcome. Happy weekend, guys. Hope you guys are hearing me clear. So you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the market. So guys, the good thing is that so the big boys they keep accumulating, and Bitcoin open interest in Binance. It just have a lower low once again. So we show that so it's a bullish signal. So despite that, Bitcoin is trading between $103,500, so we still have a lot of bullish signal that show that so the market is ready to boom up. Yeah, you are welcome, guys. You are welcome. You are welcome. So Matthew, Favor, J Boy, Milacolos, Sita, Festus. Guys, sorry. You are welcome. So let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto. So, guys, the big boys they keep accumulating behind the scene. Not just that. So Texas government, so they just signed a bill at least to create their own Bitcoin strategic reserve. So more countries, more companies still coming into the space. We show that for sure. The big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. So which is why I always say that so you don't need to miss out. And one of the way for you to be in the crypto space, at least for you to be among, is for you to try to make sure that you keep using a DCA dollar cost average. It's one of the way to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto. You guys can see the big boys keep accumulating. So let's dive into the market. So the market is still holding strong. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So this is the Bitcoin 4 hours chart, as you guys can see on our chart. So Bitcoin is holding above $103,000. But if the war keep continue at least, so the market may be down slightly, but that does not mean that so the big boys, which I will be showing you guys the long-term chart holders. So I was looking into the long-term holders. If the long-term holders are selling, so because if the long-term holders are selling, for sure that means the market will be dipping down more. You guys remember between January when the market was going down, so I looked into the long-term holders. When I see that the long-term holders they were selling, which I tell you guys that the long-term holders they are selling their Bitcoin. So which I think that it's a good time to make sure that so everybody take profit, so that we'll be able to at least to buy back whenever the market is down. So and for sure the market did back down, and now you guys can see that for sure the market is coming back we are still holding strong. So the long-term holders, they are not selling anytime soon. So which is why I still believe that, so the market, we are still on track. So guys, as you guys can see, Bitcoin and crypto, a day like this, if let's say the market is, so it's trading sideways, we are slightly down for sure. That's because yesterday Bitcoin did back down to over at $2,000. Now we are slightly recovering back up. So which take us to this year, guys. So what brought the market down in the first place? So just this news just break out about a few hours ago. Israel said it killed the top Iran's commander. So we all know that we are still expecting the war between Israel to deep down, but it's still not down. It's still escalating. Ah, you are welcome, Chidera. So you guys are welcome. You are Christabel. You are welcome, guys. So the war is still escalating. So it's still not going down anytime soon. So which we pray that at least the war come to an end soon, and the crypto market will start booming once again. So Israel said that they just killed, this news has still not been confirmed yet, but Israel said that they killed Iran commander during this recent boat attack. And if it happened to be so, and you guys know that Iran, they will be giving up anytime soon. So which is crazy. So which is why the not just Bitcoin and crypto that is down. So the stock market as well is down. You know what is up as of now? It's oil. So which take us here. You guys can see here how regimes change in Iran could affect global oil price. So you guys remember, even in the past few days, this is from CNBC, so I'm not even the one to say this. In the past few days, I'll be telling you guys that, so this I'll be telling you guys that this war between Israel and Iran, so oil has been skyrocketing. It's because Iran control about 20% of the oil supply on this planet. So which is why that oil is been skyrocketing. Yeah, guys, I know it's wicked for sure. I will be taking so much time. So let's go through the what is happening in the market. So before let's we do Q&A. So as you guys can see, so this is why the market is still dropping, and this is what brought the market down yesterday. So Bitcoin is still holding strong. So you don't have to be scared each time the market did back down slightly. One thing I always say is that each time the market is down, take it as an opportunity to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto. It's very, very important, guys, to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto each time the market is down. It's one of the ways to make sure that you so that when the market is down, you buy where the market is down and take profit where the market is up. I'll be showing you guys, even if a few hours ago I decided to take to I decided to make some offer in Magic Eden. So guys, let's move further. Which take us here, as you guys can see, Texas governors signed a bill to protect state Bitcoin reserve as a permanent force establishing. So these are countries, these are states. So US, is a country, they already added, Bitcoin to their strategic reserve. So now Texas adding, try to make sure that, they protect their Bitcoin. You guys can see it here. So Texas governor signed a bill to protect the state Bitcoin reserve. So this news just broke out about a few hours ago. We show that, so the big boys, they keep accumulating behind the scene. So despite the market is down, which is even if Saylor, Michael Saylor, he made a huge, so which I will also be showing you guys. Michael Saylor said that buy Bitcoin for you to break out from the matrix. So guys, the big boys, they keep accumulating a lot of good things happening behind the scenes. So it happened between Bitcoin and crypto. You guys can see the big boys keep they keep buying and buying. So guys, it's another day. Yeah, greetings, Rachel. You are welcome. You are welcome. So guys, this is another day for me to remind you guys that so Bitcoin is 21 million, and which is this is what I always tell you guys every single day. Bitcoin is 21 million, and the population in the world today is 8.1 billion people on this planet. So we already have 58 million millionaires, and each millionaire can't even get one Bitcoin. So we already have more than 58 million millionaires on this planet. If each millionaire said today want to get one Bitcoin, he can't even get one Bitcoin. So guys, don't think I'm not a Bitcoin massive. So which you guys, I know that you guys may think I focus so much in Bitcoin. That is because you all know that Bitcoin is the head of cryptocurrency, and once Bitcoin started booming, every other altcoin will follow as well. So which is why I keep letting you guys know about Bitcoin. Even if Teta CEO, I have a clip here, which is Paul, which is Teta CEO, Paolo. He said that, so he believes so much in Bitcoin. So everybody need to own it in his portfolio, which I have a clip of it here. I will also be playing the clip for you guys. So the big boys keep accumulating behind the scene. It's another day for you guys to know that, 21 million forever and 8.1 billion on this planet. So each millionaire, even if as of today, can't even get a Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, this is what I was saying. So Michael Saylor issues a matrix Bitcoin tweet as Bitcoin crashed, from $106,000. So now the Bitcoin did back down slightly. So you all know that just 2 days ago, Bitcoin was still hovering between yesterday before the market started dipping down. So Bitcoin was still trading around $106,000. Now people were saying that, oh, Bitcoin is down. So Saylor said that, buy Bitcoin for you to break out from the matrix. So it's one of the way for you to have a freedom. And you guys know during a Bitcoin conference, according to Ross Ulbricht, he said that during Bitcoin conference you have to take three things out: freedom, decentralization, and unity. So those three things are the most important thing that a Bitcoin stands for. Bitcoin stands for decentralization, Bitcoin stands for unity, and Bitcoin is freedom. And which are the things you need as a human? So if you don't have freedom, so how will you be able to live? Which is why most of the government around the world today, they don't even want you to get into Bitcoin. That is because Bitcoin is so transparent, and you guys know how that Bitcoin is transparent. Yeah, evening, you guys are all welcome. Miracle, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So guys, every single day I'm here letting you guys know about Bitcoin and crypto. I will be starting even if my DCA portfolio anytime soon. So you guys, for you guys to be see what I'm buying, which will have to be an open portfolio. So which take us here, guys. This is a Bitcoin long-term holders supply. So Bitcoin long-term holders supply. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it better. So this is Bitcoin long-term holders supply here. So January, when a Bitcoin long-term holder was selling, I told you guys that the big boys are taking profit. It's a good time to take profit. That is because each time the Bitcoin long-term holders are selling, that means we all know that they see something that you are not seeing. So when they were selling in January, I told you guys when they were still buying back, I also said that the Bitcoin long-term holder they are buying back. You guys can see the chart here. So they haven't still be selling yet. So we show that, so the market is still on track. So each time the Bitcoin long-term holder starts selling, I will also let you guys know that, the big boys are selling. So at least try to make sure. But one thing I always say is that you can't predict the top, and you guys already know that, which is why I always say that try to make sure you take profit if you are in profit. But if you are not in profit, hold for a long term. Try to make sure you have a side hustle using a DCA, dollar cost average. For sure, when the market is up, you will be in profit. So which I will be taking you guys to this chart here. So this chart here, this is Binance open interest. Forming lower low, guys. This is Binance open interest. As you guys can see, we are just having a lower low here. So we show a bullish signal. This is a bullish signal. So this is a Binance interest forming a lower low here. So we show that, this is a bullish signal that shows that, for sure the market is holding strong. We don't have a lower low here. At least, we may be coming back up anytime soon. One thing that is holding Bitcoin right now is this war between Israel and Iran. So this is what is this is what is holding the market down as for now. That's because you guys already know. So once there is war like this, the Wall Street, so who usually trade Bitcoin as a form of a stock. So Bitcoin is not a stock. So but the Wall Street, once there is war, they sell off everything they have, mostly a risk asset. That is because I always tell you guys the truth. Bitcoin is a risk asset, and you guys already know that. Bitcoin is a risk asset. So which you guys already know. That's because the asset is always volatile. Any asset that goes up at least between about 20%, that go up between about 20-30% a year is a risk asset. Yeah, guys, a quick reminder before we go forward, a quick reminder, guys, don't forget that, I told you guys about 3 days ago that about 16 billion, 16 billion password and emails got hacked my through this thing your face through Facebook, so that get compromised facebook emails and even if iOS as well Android. So about 16 billion. So if you have any email address, try to make sure you change your password. It's very, very important. And once you are using exchange, so change your password. It's very, very important. So once you finish this stream, you try to make sure you change your password. It's very, very important. Protect yourself, guys. So the hackers are outside there, want to take your money away from you. So be careful out there. 16 billion passwords. It's not that, more than 16 billion passwords and emails get compromised about a few days ago, 2, 3 days ago. So for me not to forget, I have to remind you guys. So try to make sure you protect your crypto, you protect your wealth. It's very, very important. So you are buying a Bitcoin and crypto, you are investing or you are trying to invest, but there are people out there working so hard to take it away from you. So try to make sure you protect yourself from all those things. So in the next few days, make sure you change your password in your emails. All your emails, change your password. It's very, very important to change your password. So for you not to fall into the wrong hands. So guys, as I was saying, Binance open interest is just forming a lower low, as you guys can see here. So we show that, it's a bullish signal that the market will be, booming anytime soon. So once this war between Israel and Iran, you know, it dropped down, for sure the market will be booming once again. So don't be scared that Bitcoin is down, which is why I'm here to encourage you guys, to let you guys know what I've been doing over the past few years is DCA, dollar cost average. People who make money in Bitcoin and cryptos are not traders. You must not even have the technical analysis experience. All you just need to do is to have an exchange account, which there is a link in the description of this video for you guys to register with any of your exchange which you want to sign up with, like BYBIT, which is what I use as for now. Sign up with BYBIT. Have your when you sign up, so they will give you an IBAN. With that IBAN, you can be able to deposit even with a credit card. So then you can buy at least $2, $3 of Bitcoin. It's not a financial advice, but this is what I've been working for me over the past few years using this year. So guys, let's move forward. Let's see what next. So take it. So from here, the Binance open interest, so it's just forming a lower low, which show that we have a bullish signal. So guys, yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome. I can see the chat booming. So guys, for sure, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. So at the end of the stream, so I'll be doing Q&A, so we can discuss about Bitcoin and crypto. Bitcoin is here to stay, just a matter of time. So we are still trading between $100 and $3,000. I show you guys the chart right now. Let me quickly show it to you guys once again. You can see yesterday we dipped to between almost about $100 and $2,000. Now you can see the little green line. We are recovering. So we show that if we could be able to stay above $105,000, it would be amazing. But if we climb above $106,000, it will be a perfect time. That is because we have a huge support between $106,000. If we break above $106,000, Bitcoin is still holding strong. If it was before a day like this, Bitcoin will be trading between at least $70,000 each time there is a news that there is a war between countries. Bitcoin will, that is because the volatility keep, reducing every single cycle. So if it was before, you will find out that the market will be down, a little like this. Yeah, guys, as you guys can see, not just Bitcoin that is growing, even if Solana as well. Solana fundamentals are hitting all-time high. So it's just that the price is slightly down. I showed you guys about 2-3 days ago that, even if a Solana ETF application, the odd is skyrocketing, showing that, so for sure the ETF is coming anytime soon. So Solana ETF may be coming anytime soon, and that will really make a huge effect in the price. And you guys know that for sure. Once the big boys start buying, yeah, true. You guys are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. So once the big boys started buying, so for sure, the price will skyrocket. So all you just need to do is to keep using a DCA dollar cost average. Make sure that keep using DCA dollar cost average. It's one of the way for you guys to to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto. So don't invest more than what you can afford to learn. As I always say, any money you know that you need in the next few days, you need in the next few months. So don't invest it in crypto. So take Bitcoin and crypto as an asset, you know, invest in so the good protocol like Solana is a protocol. So all those good protocol and give them time to grow. So as I always say, last cycle I was here when Solana hit all time high, $260. Even when Solana still did back down to below $10, I was still here. So a day like today, Solana was still trading above, as you guys can see on the screen. Solana is still trading between $140. January here, Solana was trading almost $300, which is, as of today, is down with about 50%, which is why I always say that Bitcoin is just down with, from all-time high, like about 4-5%. Bitcoin is just down about 4%. But Solana is already down 50%, which is why I always say that try to make sure you have a good amount of money in Bitcoin, at least 40% in Bitcoin. You spread the other cash across the market. 20% in big cap, like protocol, all those like Solana, Ethereum, those ones that have about a 10 billion market cap upward. Another 20% in meme coin. So the other 20% in the NFT space. So guys, yesterday I showed you guys that, Brian Armstrong, which is the CEO of Coinbase, so he said that, the world need a Bitcoin and crypto now more than ever. So yesterday, so which I showed you guys. So why did Brian Armstrong say that? Which I also tell you guys is because the debt of a US surpassed 37 trillion. So, but not just a US alone. So I told you guys yesterday, not just the US alone. So which is why you guys need to listen to this clip. This is Paolo, which is the founder of Teta. So what was he saying is that, why the world need Bitcoin. So the inflation, which is still going up, which is still skyrocketing, every single day I let you guys know about inflation. Inflation is real, guys. The inflation keeps skyrocketing, eating away your money. Listen to the countries which he mentioned. He also added Nigeria here. So, which is what I always say that even a country like Nigeria, I always say to you guys every single day, which is our country. So here is in Europe, it's even more better. Now we are saying that the US inflation keeps skyrocketing, the national debt keeps skyrocketing, but you can't even compare it to like a country like Venezuela, a country like Tunisia, a country like Nigeria. So which is what it's just a short clip. So let's listen to Paolo what he have to say about the inflation that keep growing. So which is why you need to make sure that you be in the crypto space in order for you to hedge against inflation.
Dollar and folks in this White House who talk about how they love crypto, but they also love the dollar. Do you think that ultimately, when it's Bitcoin or crypto more broadly, is ultimately going to have a benefit to the dollar long term or undermines the dollar? Given that I don't think you're an American, you may not have a stake in this argument.
Well, I have a stake in the interest of stability for all the emerging markets where we operate, right? So definitely, I know that there are concerns on the increase of debt of the United States, but think about the fact that the United States are by far still the safest country when it comes to, their national currency and your national currency, right? So if you compare, everything is relative in life. And think about Argentina, think about Brazil or Turkey and Vietnam and so on, and Nigeria. So by far
Nigeria,
safest fiat currency in the world. And I think that stable coins that were born through crypto are the living proof that actually a combination between Bitcoin, I would not say crypto in general. I love Bitcoin. I think that Bitcoin is completely different than crypto and rest of crypto. So between Bitcoin and stable coins, they will make America stronger. And that I think is the main point of this administration. With stablecoins, we are bringing the US dollar to 420 million people around emerging markets, developing countries, and at an unprecedented pace. We grow by 30 million new wallets per quarter. We are the biggest factor in the expansion of the US dollar hegemony. So that is something very important, apart from buying back the US Treasury. And by the way, Tether invested in the last 3 years back around $5 billion in the US. So we are, I think, one of the biggest promoters of the United States and the United States dollar. Plus, on top of that, we use Bitcoin as a way to create a stronger savings account for and explain how that could be beneficial also for Americans. In the end, it's like Bitcoin is the new gold, and is understood by people as an edge. I'm not saying that you should have 100% of your portfolio maybe in Bitcoin, but definitely is a good option to have in your portfolio.
So you guys all get that. So what Paolo is saying is that, so everybody need to own a Bitcoin in his portfolio. So that is because, the inflation, every part of the world keep eating away our buy power. The inflation keep eating away our buy power. And one of the way for you to hedge against inflation is for you to buy Bitcoin. So you also measure a country like Nigeria. It's a country like Tunisia, a country like Brazil. He said that now we are saying that the American, the national debt is skyrocketing. But it's not even compared to a country like Nigeria. It's not even compared to a country like Brazil. It's not even compared to a country like Tunisia. So all those countries as well, if you look into all those countries, you find out that for sure. So Bitcoin so Bitcoin is the solution, and all those other countries are even more. US is even more better than all those other countries as well. So which is why everybody need to make sure that he own Bitcoin and crypto in his portfolio, guys. So this take us, yes, guys. This is just a short clip. Let's play this short clip. So before we do a Q&A, so this short clip here, this is Maskesia. So during a Bitcoin conference 2024. So during Bitcoin conference 2024, Maskesia said that Bitcoin is going to zero. So when he taught US dollar, so he said that Bitcoin is going to zero. So sorry, I take that back, guys. He said that every US dollar is going to zero against Bitcoin. I take that back. So Maskesia said that people who own Bitcoin make the law. So, but US dollar is going to zero. Every other asset there, every other because the Maskesia is Bitcoin massive, so he did not believe in cryptocurrency. He said every other thing is going to zero, but I believe USDT is going to zero. That's because 2011 one USD equals to one Bitcoin. A day like today, one Bitcoin is above $100,000. So you guys can see that all those currency, they are going to zero against Bitcoin. So you guys need to see the clip of Maskesia. So this is during a Bitcoin conference.
Euros are going to zero. The yen's going to zero. The Chinese currency is going to zero. It's all going to zero against Bitcoin. You don't understand that yet. You're going to be impoverished. You're going to be on the street. You're going to be begging. You're going to be out of business. You're going to be toast. Next, do you know that it's a criminal offense to tear up? Do you know that with the Bitcoin I have, I can buy any freaking senator or congressman I want? Take the laws. As the Bitcoin makes the laws, Rand. We're not going to just sit around and let damn Congress tell us what to do. We've got the capital. We make the laws. We've got the Bitcoin. We don't. We don't. Do you understand? Euros are going to zero. The yen's going to zero. The Chinese currency is going to zero. All going to zero against Bitcoin. You don't understand that yet. You're going to be impoverished. You're going to be on the street. You're going to be begging. You're going to be out of business. You're going to.
It's a criminal offense.
Senator, congressman I want, I make the law.
I make the law.
Makes the law.
The Bitcoin who owned him? He said he who owned the Bitcoin makes the law. So all those currencies are going to zero. Euro is going to zero. USDT goes to zero. US dollar is going to zero. So against Bitcoin. So which is why, guys, for sure, everyone need to make sure that you own Bitcoin in your portfolio, despite that the market is slightly down. Yeah, take profit is very, very important. Taking profit when you are in profit, and take profit when you are in profit, and it's one of the way. Take profit when you are in profit, and buy back when the market is down. You buy back when the market is down, take profit when you're in profit. So it's one of the way to make sure that you achieve a financial freedom. So very, very important, guys. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Keep this year dollar cost average into the market. So we'll be doing Q&A. Let's quickly look at the market once again. Yeah, we are still holding strong between $103,500. So just like as I say, what brought the market down? So you guys saw it just now, which is is the war between Iran and Israel. You know, so which is still not ending, is still escalating. And President Trump, he said that he gave, which is Iran, 2 weeks deadline for them to sign a deal with Europe. So at least let them see so if they can resolve the issue. And oil is skyrocketing because Iran controls at least between 20% of the world supply, the supply oil, which is crazy. So guys, for sure, let's do Q&A, question and answer. If you have any question, drop your question on the chat. Okay, I was saying it just now. So guys, about a few hours ago, I was in Magic Eden, as you guys can see. So what will I be doing is that, next week, I made offer for NFTs. So next week, guys, for sure, it's a quick reminder that, so how will I do it? I want to know how I'll be able to spread, this thing across to you guys. So guys, for sure, our next so I was making offer. This is you can see that my offers, I have to make offer, just like as I always say that when you see some NFTs are down, some market are down, so it's one of the best time to buy. So everything I say is what I do. So like for example, this beer drop, I made offer of about those of NFT about 5, which is how many Solana? What about 5 Solana? Offer for 5 Solana, 5 of them. So 0.5 cost about 3. So I was in Magic there. It's just that if you are live, you want to make offer, it's not that easy because when you are trading live, sometimes it does not work good using those studio. And hackers to usually attack this thing. One thing is that, guys, okay, if I'm sending $100 to you guys, so next week during our live stream, we have to do it. So I will be doing our give. So I promise you guys I will be doing a giveaway to you guys. So you guys will let me know. So maybe we will look at the country. So we send in no, it's better we send it through USD. So any amount you guys get, so we'll spread it across. Okay. So let's do Q&A for sure. Let's do Q&A. So we call it a day. So next week I will be reaching out to you guys. Okay. So you all know that for sure. So I always stick to my promise. So guys, let's do Q&A, question and answer. So let's do Q&A, we call it a day. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent for sure with Bitcoin and crypto. We will all achieve a financial freedom together. Keep sharing the stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. So share the stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. For sure, when Bitcoin will be trading between $1 million next cycle, that is when people will learn. When we'll be asking you, so whether will be telling you that you are so lucky, buy Bitcoin below $100,000. So a day like today, you will still look like you will still look stupid, but you just have to know that for sure the next few years, so Bitcoin will be trading above next few years, Bitcoin will be trading above $1 million per coin. Yeah, Matthew, Favor, you guys are all welcome. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. Miraculous. I'm good, Osita. Festus, I'm good, guys. Thank you, Victoria. Weber, Thais. Yeah, Chidela. Yeah, thank you, Raven. Thank you, Raven. So I'm always here every single day letting you guys know about the market. It's very, very important. That's because, I know it will encourage you guys to keep, to keep this year. So we'll be able to achieve a financial freedom together. The journey of Bitcoin and crypto is not a journey that you can go alone. That is because the future is bright. I believe so much in the crypto space. It's not a financial advice. You guys can look at the chart that Bitcoin. If you zoom and you totally understand that it has been one of the best performing asset over the years. So even if as of today, if you think that a Bitcoin is down from a $112,000 till date, what you just need to do is to look into the long term. You can see that a day like today, Bitcoin is still up with about 167 million percent as of today. Bitcoin is still up with a 167 million percent. So this is the one asset that has created more millionaire than ever just between a few years, which is crazy. So which is why you don't need to miss out in Bitcoin and crypto, guys. So we're just holding, the market cap of Bitcoin as of today is between 2 trillion. Man. So we're just still holding a market cap of 2 trillion market cap. So if when we finally have the market cap of gold, that is when Bitcoin will skyrocket. So market cap of Bitcoin today, you guys can see it there. It's just between 2 trillion. So when Bitcoin have the market cap of gold, Bitcoin will be trading $1 million per coin, $1 million per coin. So we show that we are still early in the crypto space. Yeah, Raven. Celestian, guys, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Slave, thanks, you are welcome. So guys, stay safe in Nigeria. I'm still hearing about the insecurity of the country. So be careful out there, stay safe. I can see that most of you guys are watching from Nigeria. So be careful out there. So if you are going to somewhere, let people know where you are going. So it's crazy out there, the insecurity. So God will guide us. So be careful. So stay safe out there. Anybody call you a strange person and tell you to come somewhere. So before you leave home, tell your people where you are going. If possible, when you are in the place, share your address, share your location to your people. It's very, very important because the country right now you can't trust anybody. The insecurity of the country you know, keep going wide every single day. I watched a short clip from the armed forces yesterday. Even if we're one of the, just like form of is an IG, one of high soldier officer like that, which I don't even know the rank he hold. He said that the government are using this thing to pray politics, which is true. Why will you be using people's life to pray politics? Which is crazy. So guys, try to, if there is any opportunity, sir, for you guys to just leave the country, I would just say, this is why I always say keep investing so that when you have a financial freedom, you can travel around the world. It's very, very important, guys. So I'll be traveling next month, so I will still be like streaming there, so updating you guys every single day. So I will still be doing traveling around the world. The next few months I will be in travels. So when I travel, so I will still be like streaming, updating you guys for there every single day. If not that I took it 2049, which is usually happen in Dubai, I would have asked if any of you guys will be there, so I will have been there. Charisco is what. Yeah, thank you, Favor. No, everything. It's just that Favor. One thing is that I believe in people. I want to see people who want to grow. So if you look at this thing. So my content, what I'm doing, what I focus so much, I focus so much in people who want to grow. So I want to see people who want to grow so that we can grow together. It's very, very important. So not just people who want to, I just don't want to see people who want to just, I want to see people who want to grow together in crypto. So let's achieve a financial freedom together. Not just by getting view, but people who want to, achieve a financial freedom. You don't have to give me money to invest. So if you are seeing a message from me and say that send me money to invest for you, no, that is not me. So I'll let you guys know that what I've been doing the past few years, how I invested my money. I showed you guys how I invested my money in crypto, which finally at least achieve the financial freedom. This is the things which I always tell you guys every single day. Not you don't have to give anybody money to invest for you, but you guys can see the strategy is simple. By DCA, dollar cost average in the market, to be able to achieve a financial freedom, it's one of the ways using a DCA, dollar cost average, man, to achieve a financial freedom. I want us all to achieve a financial freedom together. So during Bitcoin conference, I will see you guys in Bitcoin conference, man. It's very, very important. You guys can see, I showed you guys multiple clips just now that show that inflation is keep going wide every part of the world. So not just US, inflation keep going. US is even better. Here in Europe is even better, more than most of the African country. So here most of the country here they keep getting better. So there in Africa, the inflation keep going up every single day. And one of the ways for you to protect yourself against inflation is by investing in Bitcoin and crypto asset. Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets over the past few years, has generated more millionaires than ever. If you have invested $10 in Bitcoin 2011, a day like today, you will be sitting with $1 million. So there in Nigeria, that is about a billion naira plus just by investing $10. So which is why you don't have to sleep on Bitcoin. Don't sleep on Bitcoin. Don't sleep in crypto, guys. It's one of the way for you to achieve a financial freedom easily. The crypto market is always volatile. Take it or you leave it. Don't forget that the biggest risk in life is never taking any risk. So when I mean taking risk, it does not mean that you have to go all in. No, invest only your side money in crypto. So side money. So any money which you don't need in the next few days, you don't need in the next few months. That is what you need to invest in crypto. So if you don't know what to invest on, so which is why I will be starting my DCA portfolio in the next few months, and you guys will be see what I'm buying. So when I think that for sure it's a good time to start buying, I will be adding between $15 to my portfolio every single week, and you can decide to add $2. So you guys will be see what I'm buying. So no need to ask, oh, what to buy. So it's not a financial advice. You guys will be see what I'm be buying. So you guys can also DCA in the market. And when the market is up, you guys will see that particular portfolio. The purpose of that DCA portfolio is for me to show you guys that buying crypto and hold for a long time, it works. So let's say, for example, I showed you guys some NFT which I made offer on just now. So those NFT I made offer for 5 with about let's say if it cost me 5 Solana, if those NFTs they are up trading between at least 10 Solana, I sell them, it will be I will be holding between 50 Solana. So when Solana come back up to $260, so 50 Solana will be worth at least between about 20 something 50 Solana. It will be cost about almost about $15,000. So you guys can do the math, which is crazy. So that is one of the way to achieve a financial freedom. Buy when the market is down and sell when the market is up. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome, guys. Let's do Q&A. If you have any question, you drop your question on the chat. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you, Kingdom. You are welcome. 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 I can see that the chat is booming. So, guys, you are welcome. So let's discuss. So let's do Q&A. We call it a day. J-Boy. Yeah, favor my man. For sure, guys, for sharing the stream with your friends and family alone. Share the stream and make sure you turn on your notification bell, tuning in every single day. Each my giveaway, consider yourself winning. Not just the giveaway. I will be there is if the market dip back down, I will be investing some few hundreds of dollars. Let's say I invested $1,000 in some good altcoin. So when it do like 5x, it will be worth between $5,000. So I will have to share it to the community. So we are just getting started. So that is the real giveaway which will be coming for you guys. So when the market dip back down, I will invest a good amount of money in a good altcoin, so that when the market is up, who always tune in and who always share the stream. So I will have to check the YouTube track record to make sure that so it gets to you guys according to how you always participate in the channel. Yeah, thank you, Favor. Thank you, guys. So, guys, I know it's weekend, and you guys want to go and enjoy the weekend. So, for sure, I know it's weekend. You guys want to go and enjoy the weekend. So, enjoy the weekend. Tomorrow is Sunday. Happy Sunday in advance. So, as always, for sure, you guys know if anything happen in the crypto space, I will always update you guys to let you guys know what is happening in the market. So, I will always tune in to let you guys know what is happening in the market. So, even if it's 2 a.m. European time here. So I will let you guys know what is happening in the market. So stay safe out there. Try to make sure that you protect your Bitcoin and crypto. Change your password, guys. Your email password, get a new password. So that is because less than 3 days ago, more than, according to the chart, so more than 16 billion, more than 60 billion password and email was compromised. This shit come up again, man. Huh. So, guys, okay, good. So, guys, as I was saying, another day to remind you that another day to remind you that the banks a day like today they are closed, but Bitcoin is open 247. Bitcoin is open 247. What I was saying just now is that be careful out there, guys. That about 16 billion password and their email was compromised a few days ago. And one of the way for you to protect yourself from that is to make sure that you try to make sure you get your new password to keep yourself safe from the hackers. You all know that they are out there working so hard every single day, try to make sure that they take your Bitcoin and crypto away from you, which is too possible. So protect yourself. I always try to make sure that so you guys who are always here, you keep yourself safe from hackers, guys. So anybody sending you email, if you receive this time around, you receive an email telling you that to confirm any transfer, any this thing, try to make sure that don't fall for them. Be careful out there. Yeah, let me see if I can bring out this thing once again, so to let you guys to see, you guys can see. This is it here. So you guys can see. This is it here. About that was about 2-3 days ago. A record 16 billion password included for Apple, Facebook, and Google have been located in the largest data breach. This has been compromised, which is crazy. So one of the way to keep yourself safe, make sure you change your new password, so to keep yourself safe from that. So there are people out there want to take your Bitcoin and crypto away from you. So guys, see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. So always make sure share this stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto, so we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Each time the market is each time the market is up, we will be able to take profits and let people, they will all see that Bitcoin and crypto has been one of the best performing assets in the past few years. And one of the way to buy is whenever the market did back down, you don't have to be fearful. Whenever the market is down, don't be fearful that Bitcoin is down from $112,000 to $103,500. Why will you be scared? You guys can see this is the fear and greediness. The fear and greediness is neutral. It's below 50 once again. We show that a lot of people are a bit fearful once again. So, which is why I always say that it's good to take profit. It's easy for people to be fearful in the crypto space. So easy. So people who was bullish about 2 weeks ago when Bitcoin was trading between $110,000, now they are now fearful. Let's quickly look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Let's see how much Bitcoin dominance have as of now. Altcoin. Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is between 64.4%, which is huge. This shows that, the more money that is coming into the crypto space right now, they are going into Bitcoin. So the money which is coming into crypto right now, they are going into Bitcoin, which is why most of the altcoins are down as of now. So guys, see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. Charisco is out. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent with Bitcoin and crypto. We will all achieve a financial freedom together. Peace. Charisco is out, guys.